Okay, guys, this is Big Truck Passenger video number 2, and I've already driven all the way to Valdosta, Georgia, and I was at the truck stop, and we're just leaving the truck stop now. As you can see, our skies are still filled with chemtrails. I don't know what happened. They're dissipating. It seems like these chemtrails have been here since like 6 o'clock in the morning, and it's around 10 a.m. now. They take a really, really long time to dissipate into the atmosphere. I just don't know why. Now, I used to haul gasoline. That's my navigation telling me to turn left 3/10 of a mile onto 75 South. We're going into Florida with this load here. Although you figure it's a warm state, you figure we would get some sun, but it's pretty cool outside. Last night it got down to about 42 degrees or something like that. That's not a little freezing yet, but cold enough to put a chill in the air. Now we're going over an overpass here, and we're going to get onto 75 South. Just ahead, turn left. The little 75 South sign there. And here we go. But going back to talking about the chemtrails, I used to haul gasoline. I have a hazmat endorsement on my license. Sometimes it's a little more headaches than what it's worth. You know, you got to get yourself fingerprinted every time you go to renew your license, and you have to have a new background check every time you go to renew your license. It just seems like a lot of drama and regulation on there, and I understand the regulation. I just don't understand why there's so much of it every time you have to do this every 5 or 6 years. Some states have to do it every 2 years. Being in the state of Georgia, though, we have to do it every 5 years. Now, about the chemtrails that we had in the sky, I've been following some people on the internet, calling them contrails. They're not contrails. I don't know if you know what a chemtrail is, but a chemtrail is a chemical trail. You know, when we haul gasoline I'm surprised that I see this truck in front of me, because I see a gas tank in front of me, and that's actually the company that I used to work for, hauling gasoline to their various locations in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm not going to get too close though, because it is a gas tanker, and he's got his medallion up. His 1203 is telling me that he's carrying flammable fluids. So I'm going to get over a lane and give him plenty of time to do what he can, because his truck is actually governed at a certain speed. I'm trying to give this flatbed in front of me some room, because it seems like he's heavy, and every time we go over a small hill, he's losing speed. But going back to the chemtrails, when I used to work for this company here, which is ironic that we have that tanker to our right, because that's the company I used to work for. You started out with a base gasoline, like, you know, a jet airplane doesn't run on gasoline or diesel fuel like my truck does. They run on a kerosene-based fuel, you know. This fuel, though, can actually freeze if it gets too cold up there in the atmosphere. So what they do is they put a bunch of additives in this fuel, which is kerosene. And when I haul gasoline for this company here, I actually started out with a Hess regular base. You know, they have your regular, and they have super unleaded. Those are the only two they have. Now, if you wanted a mid-grade in between, you would have to mix the two on a 65 60-40 base, something similar to that recipe, I'll call it. But if you actually delivered to, I don't want to say the names of the companies that have these additives that you put in it. I'm just gonna state that it's not Marathon and it's not Texaco. Imagine all the others. Those are the ones that have a bunch of additives in their gasolines that you actually put in your car. And I imagine that talking with a bunch of people that delivered into Cecil Air Base near Jacksonville, Florida, just west of Jacksonville, Florida, and they all pick up their fuels in the same area that we pick up our fuels. And sometimes when pumps are down and stuff, all the drivers they gather around and they get to talking. So I'm not gonna say what the situation was, but these other drivers that are loading in fuel for their airlines put a lot of additives in their kerosene-based fuels. And of course, it's not Marathon and it's not Texaco. Just to let you know which one it's not. And you got to understand that the pilots, they're just paying their bills and they're just making sure that they're just flying the plane. They are unaware of what type of additives are inside of their wing tanks, unless they're, having to do a test of some sort. But as far as I know, all they know is how much that fuel is weighing and which wing tank they have it in. They're regulated just like we are on the road as far as logs and everything goes. And they're kept pretty much in the dark of what they're carrying out there. But when you see them in the sky just dissipating, taking forever to dissipate, you wonder what's in there. A lot of people on the internet are telling me it's the basis for Morgellons disease. Who knows? There's no question knowing. I'm a very kind, friendly person, but I'm still continuing to do my own research because I'm not going to take somebody else's word on it. But anyway, I just wanted to give you guys an insight on being a passenger inside of a big truck. We're taking this little down to Florida now, and when you have a lot of time on your hands, I have nothing but time to listen to a lot of internet radio and to do my own research when it comes to stuff that I hear on the CB radio or on the internet radio or on the AM dial itself. But anyway, my name is Scott, and I just wanted to give you a brief insight of how it is to be a big truck driver. And we've already made entries into our logs and everything. I'm not going to put my logs up on the computer screen because I have all of my personal information on there. Everything is regulated, as I said before. But anyway, love and light to all you guys, and we'll talk to you soon.